Hello everyone, this is Razorflamekun, and in this episode of the Azure Dreams Let's Play, we are going to be continuing to head down the Tower of Monstrosity from the 55th floor. Now, in this episode, we are hopefully going to get down to the 60th floor, and we'll go from there. As you can see on this floor, we are going to be finding Vipers, which are water class, and as for the other class monsters that you'll find on this floor, there are some new monsters that we're going to be finding on this floor because we are at that point where new monsters start to appear. The new monsters that'll appear are going to be Lycanth, which isn't strong, but is water class. The next is Kali, which is a spider-like monster with extremely high attack power and is fire class. And the third type new monster is Cognita, which uses wind magic but has weak physical defense. It's also wind class. One thing to note is that if Cognita's wind magic is actually extremely strong, so you want to be fairly... It's fairly strong, so you want to keep your water tamions away from it, and there's Cognita right now. So you want to keep your water tamions away from it, because, as you can see, it's doing 9 damage to my Kuni, which is, like, 15 levels higher than it, so that's one thing to note. Here's Kali. And yeah, I do have to admit, it does look like a spider-class monster, or a spider-type monster. But they're not usually very... These monsters that we're fighting aren't that strong. One thing that I do need to check is... Yes, I was right. He does not have... He is only level 12, so... the last episode I must have just gone straight down without really doing much training along the way. Anyways, there's Lycanth, which is the water class monster that you can find here. One thing to note is you can find Lycanth eggs here. So that's one thing that is good to know. I do not know where Flame is going. Okay, that's just a wind gem. I need to check my items because I'm full and I want to... Holy crap, I have a ton of eggs. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying, like, holy crap, I have a ton of eggs is actually because this is the first episode of this series that I've recorded in over a month, so yeah. And Ifrit's really going at it with fighting monsters, and wow, I need to check and make sure that he isn't, like, dying here. No, he isn't. He still has over 100 HP left, which is kind of amazing. There he is. Good. I wanted to just, let's see, 156 out of 172, 119. Okay, so we're gonna use item. The souvenir egg, we're going to give that to Ifrit because I do not want a souvenir egg. And his MP has recovered. There's another key. I don't know which one that is, but we're going to go ahead and use a Monstai so that we can see where all the monsters are located. And right here we can see where a bunch of them are located. Since Ko isn't very strong, I'm going to need... Oh crap, this is not good. Phew, got out of that. The reason why I said it was not good is because of the fact that Ko is much weaker than all the monsters on this floor, so you have to be very careful with him when you do this strategy. Anyways, we're going to go ahead. I'm just going to go straight down to the next floor. And we are now on the 56th floor. These new monsters will appear on this floor, the previous floor, this floor, and the next floor through the 58th floor of the basement. And just throw it that way. Let me just see. No, I don't want to. I want to see HP totals. 140 out of 157, 125 out of 127. Okay, so I'm going to keep that for just a little bit. Tuma Seed turns monsters into... oh crap. Oh, phew, that only did 8 damage. Which is good because of the fact that... yeah, I don't really want Ko to die here, because if Ko dies, then you automatically exit the tower. Which is not a good thing, but... we'll deal with it. No, not plan. Skill, red shot, that way. And that should do... holy crap, that did a lot of damage. And he's gonna do it again without me telling him to, which is nice. And Ko's now level 14. So he's actually getting up there pretty quickly down here, which is actually to be expected. Don't need blue oil because blue oil is... oh crap. Blue oil is what you use on your shields to... and Ifrit's now level 45. Awesome. But blue oil is what you use on your shields to prevent it from rusting. And... oh, for crying out loud. Here is a feather, which I still think is not a good... it's definitely not a good thing to get in the basement because of the fact that it'll make you go up. But I definitely want this because it's going to raise my... oh my god, another red sandstone. What? My firewire is now plus 54? Holy crap. I think that's the highest positive multiplier I've ever had on a weapon. Changed AIs. What? Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, so when he howls at you, it'll change your Tamion's AI. As you see there, I had Kuni on Be Aggressive, and now he is on... he was on Wait there. So that's something that you want to keep in check and make sure that that doesn't happen. That you don't keep him on that because then he'll be a sitting duck, basically. There's nothing much else to say about these floors except that if you went down the floors, if you just skipped floors like I did, then... oh, that's what Helix 13 looks. That's pretty neat. But if you skip down to like the floor that you previously exited at, that's not really... you can get some good experience when you're going through the next floors, but other than that, you really want to be very careful because of the fact that the monsters are going to be incredibly strong. And stop giving me heal alls. And you're going to have all of your Tamions do all of the work for you. And okay, let me just go down here, pick this up, which was a seal wand, and I think did I pass the elevator yet? Or the descender, rather. Looks... oh, Ko's now level 15. So, as you can see, Ko's gained, what, 3 levels in this episode so far? And we're not even... a 10th... we're not even that far through the level. Or through the basement. We've only gone down a single floor. Anyways, it looks like Ifrit's going to town, getting a lot of experience, and meanwhile, Kuni got up to level 55, which is nice. But yeah, there isn't really much special about these floors other than the fact that there really isn't... oh, cool, and I did pass the descender, but yeah, there isn't really too much special about these floors, but when we get down to the 59th floor of the basement, we'll start seeing some new monsters, which will definitely be good for us to see. Anyways, it seems like Kuni got poisoned by a trap that I was standing on and didn't trip, but that's only because we went down and I landed on that square, and because we went down, that basically made it so that I didn't trip the trap. But as soon as Kuni went down, when I stepped on it, it did trip the trap. Anyways, I think we're just going to go ahead and skip this floor because there's nothing much on this floor, and we're just going to head straight down to the 58th floor of the basement. And this is the final floor that you're going to see the monsters that we've been finding on these floors so far. And you know what? We're just going to head straight down again. So we're now on the 59th floor where there are new monsters to find. Wraith is the first new monster that you're going to find. It looks like it's related to Cyclone and Cyclops, and through fusion you can get a Wraith through either of those, or you can just use an Oviseed on one of these. And it's also a very balanced monster, it's Wind class. We also have Bat Newell, which is Newell at level 10 or above. It's very balanced, good healing magic, and is water class. Also, we have Mad Crab, which is water class with very high physical defense but low attack. So those are the new monsters we're going to be finding on this floor. And I think we're just going to head straight down to the next floor, which is the 60th floor of the basement. And here we are at the 60th floor of the basement, and let's see, do you guys have... Yes, you do. Both of you do. Good. That's why I want to see, so I can go ahead and use this Medi-Herb on Ifrit to make his maximum HP go up by 1. Even though I know where the Descender is on this floor, I kind of want to go and explore and find Catawumps. And crap, he's level 32. So I'm going to go ahead and back off and let my Tamions do the work for me. Yes, you can find Catawump on these floors. The new monsters that you can find on these floors, starting on this floor, go all the way through to level B62. That's how far they go. But I just picked up a Tovaseed, so we're going to want to use that on Ko, because you always want to use the luck items on Ko so that you can get better items and stuff like that from Ko. And it does not look like this floor is very good, so I think we're just going to go ahead and go down to the next floor, which is the B61? B61. And I could go down to... Oh, here we go. That's what Bat Newell looks like. And actually, it looks kind of cool. But, yeah, he's water class, and both of my Tamions are fire class, so that's not a good mix. 9 damage. Whew, that's pretty hefty, but I think Kuni is going to be able to take care of this Bat Newell pretty easily. Boom. Bat Newell is now defeated, and we're going to get 19 experience. They're also level 33 now. But since this floor actually isn't a good floor layout, holy crap, 20 damage. But yeah, since this floor layout isn't that great, I think we're going to go ahead and go down to the next floor after I call her Ifrit, because Ifrit's taking a ton of damage, and so is Kuni. Holy crap. So yeah, when you get down to these floors, Bat Newell is going to be something you're going to want to watch out for very carefully, because they seem to be doing a lot of damage to both Kuni and Ifrit. Ifrit especially, he was doing 20 damage to Ifrit, which is quite a lot of damage. And holy crap, how much HP damage has this? I think he's done like, yeah, he's done almost over 40 damage. So yeah, starting on these floors, you're going to want to watch out for the Bat Neoels, because that's where you're going to start to get extremely... That's where these floors are going to start to get extremely hard. Anyways, I think we're going to head down to the next floor, and that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to continue heading down from the Tower of Monstrosity's basement from the 62nd floor. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun, and may all of your days shine brightly.